In this video, I'm going to be talking about my personal challenges of living in a place that is entirely different from what I was accustomed to, and the struggles of being a Probinsyana in Manila. Being far from your home is kinda hard. I came here to Manila from Iloilo with no one to depend on. Basically, this is my second month here in the metro. Since I'm still in the level of adjusting and still mastering the art of living in the big city, here are some experiences that I've encountered and still encountering up until now. I believe some people with the same experiences can relate to this. As I begin to ingrain myself with the Manila life and get used to all the new jargons and new way of thinking, I realized these following things. First, if there is one thing you always miss, it's the home-cooked meals. Unless you have a housemate who'd willingly cook for you every day, having a taste of home-cooked meals rarely happens. Nanay won't be waiting for you with her special sinigang, made with love and all the finest ingredients. As much as you crave to have a bite of your father's kare-kare, you settle on dining at fast food restaurants or buying your dinner at the corner turo-turo. Another thing that you'll miss is the warmth of your bed. Though you already consider your bed in the city your new home, there's still something about the bed you grew up that offers the comfort that no human nor pet can offer. It's the way the blanket embraces you and the way your head sinks on your pillows that make you wish to be transported back to your bed. The bed that you know is yours, and yours alone. The bed no other boarder will ever lie on, and no other tenant will call theirs. It is a sad reminder of life living in a dorm. Second, I've realized that the 1-hour ride here in Manila basically means riding from one road to another. In the city where I came from, which is Iloilo, that 1-hour ride would definitely mean moving from one municipality to another. Third, in terms of commuting, I'm new into this. In my 18 years of existence here in the world, this is my first time to ride on an LRT. I would say I enjoyed it, but maybe some people don't. But I think this kind of ride is hassle-free, especially for those students who go home every day and who are not staying in dorms, apartments, or condos. What's not easy is lining up for that single journey ticket and smelling your co-commuters while inside the train. Fourth, budgeting is a thing. It's a bit difficult, but I have no choice. Everything is more expensive here in Manila. You can stop comparing the prices of food. How can a kilo of mangoes cost so much? Are bananas really this pricey? Everything feels so expensive because you know how much cheaper you can get it back at your home province. And besides, since you mostly buy stuff good for only one person, you end up spending more. Back home, I never really had to worry about spending for myself. Here in Manila, the stark reality is that first, your parents is not here anymore. Second, you have an allowance to work with. Third, not everything is affordable. By the end of each month, I had to ask for an advance on my allowance because I didn't know how to budget. Sorry, Mom. It's best to save your allowance and only spend on expensive meals and clothes when you have the cash to burn. Otherwise, stay put and stick to cafeteria food. Fifth, Cars here in Manila is one click away. Compared in the province, aside from waving, you can get a ride using smartphones app like Uber and Grab. Wishing to have them also in province. Sixth realization is that it can get lonely sometimes. With your friends studying in different cities and it's 400 miles away from you, your parents posting pictures of family gatherings back home without you while you're left with nothing but your laptop, a few hundred requirements, and people you barely know. It makes you 10 times more homesick than you really are. It was then I got to appreciate the quirky charms my hometown used to have. Now, the city has changed so much throughout my stay in Manila that I can't keep up anymore. But I learned one valuable lesson while living the independent life. Everything will move forward whether you like it or not, and no one will stop for you. You just have to learn how to carry your own weight and grow up. 7. Friends really do become family. What happens when you live with other dormers from different provinces that are just as homesick as you? You end up depending on each other. From breakfast until midnight snacks, these people are going to be your best friends. They may not going to be like the friends you have at home, but they're your new family. The barkada I have now are from Cavite, Antipolo, Bicol, Bulacan, and they all managed to keep me sane in college. And I am so grateful for that. Lastly, as a student, it's really hard to adjust. Bigger university and the lots of different kind of students I'm encountering every single day. Another thing is that we had this kind of new curriculum that makes a student become even more stressed. But still, we are thankful because we know it will be a big help for us someday. We all have different reasons for leaving behind our home province and moving to the bigger city. Be it a thirst for bigger opportunities or a chase for grander adventures. We all have our whys for stepping out our comfort zones and choosing to stay at some place strange and unfamiliar. No doubt, we value our independence. There's a sense of freedom that you can only feel when you're no longer dependent on your family, not just financially but also physically. However, there's no denying that from time to time, we still yearn to reunite with our provinces and our families. You may be able to navigate the streets of Manila as well as any city-born millennials, but deep inside your heart, you know that you'll always be a Probinsyana. So, while you may be able to adjust well to the city, there are some struggles that you constantly face on a day-to-day basis. By now, I've gotten used to living away from my family, and I have in some ways fallen in love with the way of living here in Manila. I can finally say that I'm strong, independent, Probinsyana woman. This journey will going to be one of my unforgettable ones. And that's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye! Mwah.